Hey everyone, it's pt.3. I have yet another haul to unbox, this one from Five Below. While I was on vacation, I was browsing Five Below's website and noticed they had some neat Sanrio items, figurines, plushies, and shirts among others. Since I was out of the country, I couldn't just waltz into a Five Below and pick everything up, so I had to buy everything online, ship it out, and pick it up from the post office when I got back home. Here are all the packages. Let's get straight into it. And here's this very simple 8-inch MyMelody plushie. I originally passed up on this when I shared my first Five Below haul where I got the matching Kuromi and Hello Kitty plushies. Now I have the whole set. Now for some Squishmallows. Here's a Halloween themed Hello Kitty, Cinema Roll, and Kuromi. I know it's well past Halloween. Heck, we're almost at Christmas. We're only a few days away. But if you're going through the Nightmare Before Christmas format, it's never too late for Halloween. Up next, I got a few Plaid Squad Squishmallows. Here's Tuxedo Sam, and here's MyMelody. I guess this MyMelody one is kind of Christmas colored, but this Tuxedo Sam one really isn't. Okay, this next one isn't a Sanrio Squishmallow, it's just a regular Thanksgiving one called Mead the Apple Cider. I just wanted to get it because I thought it looked cool. I did actually get a Christmas themed plushie though. This Hello Kitty wearing a Christmas tree dress. Isn't it cute? And the last thing in this package is this RC Hello Kitty on a hoverboard. I saw this back in September, but I never saw it in stores or online. It only started appearing in November. Okay, let's clean up a little bit over here. Alright, time for the next package. You know what? It's gonna be easier if I just take everything out and get rid of the box. It's just way too crowded over here. Okay, I bought another RC toy. This Gudetama driving an eggshell car. I thought it looked funny and that it would go good with this Hello Kitty. I also bought a bunch of food-themed Sanrio figurines. Here's a Hello Kitty with a hamburger, a Tuxedo Sam with an ice cream, a Batmaru with french fries, a Cinema Roll with a banana split, and a Karopi with a milkshake. There are actually 6 of these figurines, and I had them all in my original order, but for whatever reason, Five Below's website decided to remove one of them after I checked out. So to complete the set, I had to make an additional order and eat another $7.95 shipping charge. Since it was a flat shipping rate, I wasn't just going to order one thing. I added a couple more items to this order, so Five Below got a big W and got me to spend more money on them. Here's the last figurine. It's a Hello Kitty with a milk carton. I got the Cinema Roll drink keychain thing, a Pom Pom Pudding Squishmallow, a Cinema Roll reindeer Christmas plush, and this Hello Kitty shirt. So this is everything. Why don't we take a closer look? Here's a cute 8-inch MyMelody plushie. Due to her large head, MyMelody is prone to falling over, so lean her against something to keep her upright. Let's check out the 3 Sanrio Halloween Squishmallows now. Each of these are about 6 inches tall. There's a Franken-Kitty, Skeleton Kuromi, and a Pumpkin Cinema Roll, which kinda sounds like some sort of seasonal food. Now for the Plaid Squad. I got MyMelody, Tuxedo Sam, and Pom Pom Pudding. I wasn't feeling the whole set, but I really like the color of these 3. Like the Halloween ones, these are about 6 inches tall as well. Here's an 8-inch Mead the Apple Cider from the Harvest Squad. It was my favorite from the set, so I bought one. By the way, did anyone notice that Squishmallows have the same face as those Better Together plushies from Hallmark? Anyways, all of these cost $5.95. Not bad for Squishmallows of these sizes. Moving on, here's the Rudolph Cinna plush. I always like seeing Sanrio characters wearing costumes, it's so cool. Wow, I'm slow, I barely realized Cinna's tail actually looks like a cinnamon roll. Jeez, get it together. Up next is a Hello Kitty plush wearing a Christmas tree dress. It's simple but cute. Both Hello Kitty and Cinna cost $5 and are about 8 inches tall. After that is a Tsunami's keychain of Cinna. There are 9 keychains in total and I got this at random. I don't think I'd carry this around because I'm afraid of cracking it and spilling the liquid. Let's take a look at the Hello Kitty and Friends food figurines. Each box comes with a specified character and a food version of them. The boxes are fairly standard, so there's nothing special here. First up is Hello Kitty and a hamburger. Actually, that's a cheeseburger. Huge oversight there. Anyways, Hello Kitty is wearing a cheeseburger dress and the burger is in her likeness. Also, all of these figurines have flocked texture. Let's check out Tuxedo Sam. He's wearing a pink top hat, and since he's a penguin, I guess it makes sense that his food self is an ice cream sundae. I'm pretty sure there's an ice cream sundae squishmallow of him as well. Next in line are Batsmaru and his french fries counterpart. It's worth noting that the figurines are hollow and lightweight with some exceptions. With this particular food figurine, the fries are actually very solid and make this one a little top heavy, so don't drop this while you're barefoot. It'll probably hurt. Here's Cinna and his banana split self. There's nothing special with the Cinna-fig, but as for the food figurine, I know his head is the ice cream part, but it looks like he's just sitting in a banana split. Not a complaint though, this is my favorite of the set. I always thought Keroppi was hilarious. Big beady eyes, a derpy face, and seeing him transformed into a milkshake cup amplifies those traits. He looks so ridiculous and funny. The last one is Hello Kitty with the milk carton. It's kinda bland and not much else. I do have a nitpick. I'm not feeling the flock texture for the food figurines. It makes sense for the characters, but not the food. If food items have that texture on it, it's probably moldy. I prefer a smooth texture for the food figurines. Now we'll look at the RC toys, starting with Gudetama. This one is about 8 inches tall. Since Gudetama is in a solid white eggshell car, the product does look plain. Also, with the glossy plastic, this item does look a little cheap, but it was $5, so it's fitting. And here's Hello Kitty on a hoverboard. Like the Gudetama toy, she also stands at about 8 inches tall, and although she's mainly pink and white, the different hues of pink make the toy seem a little more detailed. Even if you don't use this often, it makes for a great decoration. Another thing to note is these RC toys have no actual steering. The front wheel can adjust to turn in only one direction, right for Hello Kitty and left for Gudetama. You can't control how each one turns. It will move based on the ground that it's on. Let's take a look at them in action. As you can see, Hello Kitty doesn't have a lot of torque, so she could get stuck easily. And like I said before, there is no steering function, and the direction she goes depends on the terrain. When it comes to Gudetama, it appears he has an easier time starting up and staying in a straight line. Look at him go. And they're stuck now. If something blocks any of these RC toys, they are not moving. One last thing, the remotes for both RC toys are identical, but they only work with their respective car. I recommend labeling the remotes so you don't mix them up. And that does it for the haul. Including shipping, I spent about $142 on everything. I'm still a little salty at Five Below for botching one of my orders and making me pay an additional shipping charge. Despite that, I'm still happy with everything I got, and I'm glad I didn't have to go to several Five Belows to get everything. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. My Patreon is linked in the description if you would like to provide further support. As always, contributing is never required, but any support you give me is greatly appreciated. Once again, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, and remember, spend less, save more.